Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3. Alright, so we have a dragon that we need to deal with, that's about it. So, like I can cast Blaze, that's about all I can do. Let's just do that for single target. I need to go heal Synbios like right now, is what I need to do, but I can't reach him, so we'll just deal with this as it comes. And support on Massacre and War Off. I can, however, heal him with Con. So, let's do that. I'm kind of okay with that. That's fine. That should heal him back up to full. Close enough. And Con's level 16. That's finally. So. And of course, I can't get to where I need to go with him. That's fine. That's alright. Let's just keep doing some damage to Erewhont.
Prepare to die.
Sidewinder. Boom. And what else we got? Alright. Irene, you're gonna kill the dragon. Vortex Kick, that'll do it. I'm not sure if we had Vortex Kick on camera, but hey, we got a Goddess Tier off of it, so I'm actually going to use that Goddess Tier on Massacre. So, carrying too much already, what we drop for the Goddess Tier, I will drop a Healing Drop for the Goddess Tier. Alright. Please do the new attack.
Huh?
No, Twin Wave is alright too, but I would really like to see the new one. You know, the one you got from the sword that we haven't seen yet. Alright, resist War Off. That's probably not good. Let's do this. I just have the Mystery Ankh, not really, or not the Mystery Ankh, the Light of Hope. Not terribly useful at the moment, but oh, I can oh, yes. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Freeze 4. 55 damage. I'm kind of okay with those numbers. That's acceptable. Alright, attack bonus from Synbios, meaning Hayward is gonna Hypno Arrow, but he's got stats that protect him from the debuff, so that's a thing. Let's equip our Shuriken, and we're just gonna throw out damage. Oh no, I've got a Goddess Tier on him, so we're gonna use that on Massacre to get back some MP so that she can get back into the fight. I'm really disappointed that Goddess Tiers are so rare in this game, but I mean they kind of have to be, because inventory space is at a major premium. So, like, you can't have, like, a lot of other tactical games have, I'm actually going to heal somebody else. I get really antsy when he attacks Synbios, because I'm worried that he's going to pull off, like, a double Photon Rage, and just have that be an issue. So, but like I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. Regular attack, okay, that's fine. That's okay. But we've got Master back into the fight, and I can heal and throw out a support. I might throw out another support. Actually, no, I think healing is going to be the way to go, and that'll be all of Con's usefulness at the moment. Actually, I'll move Con back one, because I'm pretty sure I can still hit Synbios from here. Yeah. So, that way I can get someone else with another spell, hopefully a little bit closer in, Mascarin, maybe. I don't know. And yeah, now we are. Now we're in a little bit of trouble. Alright, so I'm just going to keep moving Eldar forward. And yay, spear. Spiro Agno. Agnew? Spiro Agno? I don't know. I don't know what his name is. I'm terrible. Alright. A regular attack. 56 points of damage left on Erewhont. I'm pretty sure I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Alright. So, what I'm also going to start doing, especially for the people who are farther away, well, crap. Because I'm pretty sure this might kill him. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. If it kills him, it kills him. But then it'll let me go back after I record everything, and I'll just tell you what the plan is. The plan is to unequip everyone's weapon before we kill Arwant, because if they don't have their weapons equipped, it makes a battle in Scenario 3 considerably more easy. It's battle 24 in Scenario 3 according to this guide. So, because we end up having to fight the Synbios force because of, you know, a lot of misunderstandings, because we aren't adults in this world, it seems. So, if we unequip everyone's weapon, their primary weapon, it makes the fight much more tolerable. So, if this kills him, I'll just unequip everything off screen and redo this, but that way we'll get to see. You know what the plan is, but I don't have to interrupt the episode to do that. And it didn't kill him, so that's alright, but we will kill him with this, so. I can do this. And we'll just keep going, and like I said, I'll do that.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
I'll just go back and do that off screen, because now Noon tells Arwant to now bear his Arctic blast for the final time. And still doesn't level up, killing Arwant. Alright, that's it. That was the last fight in Scenario 1. We have beat Scenario 1. I've been defeated. I fell right into your trap. You defeated yourself, Prince. The Empire had the advantage, but your ambition blinded you. Where were my reinforcements? Why didn't they arrive? That's a good question. The son of Lord Conrad, you're a brilliant general. You take after your father. Why would a noble like yourself ally with the evil Bolzone sect? Why did you turn on your family? By the tradition of the Empire, a second-born prince can never assume the throne. I had to take it. By defeating the Republic, I would have had the people behind me, but I couldn't ignore imperial law. It was the only way. If my father and brothers were gone, then I could assume the throne. I'd have succeeded. The cult would have taken the blame, but my dreams came to an end. So his goal was to have the cult be blamed for killing the rest of the imperial family. He survived, but he managed to take over the Republic again and reunify them, and thus he would have been on top with the people's support, but I don't know how he's planning on defeating the Bolzone sect. Like, that's something that gets glossed over. An imperial battle over succession escalated into full-scale war between the Empire and the Republic, resulting in near destruction of an entire kingdom. Although Erewhon has been defeated, we must deal with the Emperor Domeric and the Bullsome sect. Yeah, because they're still out there. Oh, and yeah, my nephew's still kind of hanging out over there. Let's go rescue him. Uncle Synbios really won. I thought for sure that he'd get never mind. How about you shut your trap there, child? The way you defeated the Titan, it was really neat, all that water. Oh hey, it's Sis. Queen Margaret. You really defeated the ancient Titan. That's no... Nope, I am super impressive. Well, Lady Margaret, not Queen, because they're part of the Republic, so... After you departed, he mobilized the Mallory army, even as his wife. He is an incredible... Okay, so she's speaking... Yeah, okay. Soldiers were sent one at a time to avoid notice. When the water was released from the dam, we attacked and wiped out most of Erewhon's reinforcements. So that's why they didn't keep showing up on that side of the bridge. It's quite bold. I guess the risk paid off since Algernon is safe. Yep. And we finally get to meet Yasha. Yasha will play a huge part in Scenarios 2 and 3, but really just kind of a bit part here in Scenario 1. Can't find me? The Venerable Yasha. It sounds like she's I'm not sure if Yasha's male or female. I don't remember that. Because I don't remember what Yasha's battle sprite looks like. Not that that gives much of an indication. But, Venerable... It sounds like venereal, so I keep thinking of Yasha as herpes. And given how many times Yasha keeps coming back, comparing Yasha to herpes, not all that uncommon. You're a ninja. I was under orders from Emperor Domeric to observe Prince Erewhon. Then why didn't you show up earlier and help him? I was ordered to covertly watch him and report back to the Emperor. Not help him. That's the key. It's like I was ordered to watch, not help. I only recently learned Prince Erewhon's plans and that he'd allied himself with the Bullsome sect. I didn't think Erewhon would be defeated by such a ragtag bunch, but it would not have been in the Emperor's best interest to intervene. You mean this entire war could have been avoided if Erewhon was the successor to the throne? Yeah, pretty much. The Emperor still intends to reclaim Nespenia from the Republic. He leads a powerful invasion army this way as we speak. You won't be celebrating this victory for very long. Oh, he's gonna go after Algernon. I would usually not kill such a young child, but you, Tristus, broke your promise. Though Erewhon fought fairly, you betrayed your word. But a father can't stand by while his son... Your treachery is unforgivable. By not keeping your word, you forfeit your son's life. Which, again, Yasha really has... Like, this entire thing is... Yasha's saying, oh, you broke your word, Tristus, so I'm gonna kill your son. When we kidnap your son to use him as... Like, you're kidnapping an innocent child. Like, are we really gonna play the who has the more honor high road here? Because it's definitely not you. So, Yasha cuts the rope, and Algernon goes falling into the water. No! I must take my leave and report the events of the past few days to the Emperor. You get out of here. Just... That Yasha, he sent Algernon into the moat. Unfortunately, I was on the other side of this bridge. Not that Synbios and the rest of his group could have done anything, because where are the rest of my troops? I know you want to save him, but the undercurrent will suck you down. Don't waste your life. Especially since the Republic really kind of needs generals right now. But Synbios being Synbios is going to do it. But Finding or Finding, whichever. So there's no need to risk your life. Is that Finding? I always seem to have perfect timing, wouldn't you agree, Lord Tristus? And of course, Algernon was saved at the last second by the Birdman, who gets very little screen time for being so important toward the very end of the game. Zero got more screen time than Fending in Scenario 1, and he is important, but he's much more important in Scenario 2. So... And with that, we have reclaimed the capital of the Republic, we've saved Algernon's life, we've defeated a good number of Imperial troops, including a prince, and... yeah, and it's the end of the chapter, so Wilmer was defeated at the gates of Mallory Castle, and Braff, the son of General Fafard, and Basanda was killed trying to stop the Synbios force. Synbios defeated Basanda in the catacombs, but was unable to destroy the Negate Cane. Using Duke Pallas's plan of releasing the water from the dam, Synbios and his force destroyed the Titan and decimated the Imperial army. They bravely regained control of the capital from the forces of Prince Erwant. The hostage against Mallory's aggression, Master Algernon was rescued and peace is briefly restored. However, not far away, Emperor Domeric leads an invasion army towards Espia. And we get to see the credits, and there's going to be some post-credit scene. So, this is it. This is the end of Shining Force 3, Scenario 1. For those of you who live in North America or Europe, this is the only one we got. And as the background plays, you're going to see some clips of special attacks. It's not all of them. It's just a few. I would love if someone were to make a compilation of every special attack in the game. That would be fantastic, just to see what they all are, because I know there's, you know, probably a good dozen that I've never seen. So, but yes, for those of us not in Japan, this was the only game we got, and it was actually severely edited to become a standalone title. They changed a lot of the ending scenarios. We're like, oh, and it's a happy ending. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain sort of thing, because, you know, that's about it. Because they knew they weren't bringing scenarios 2 and 3 over. So, thanks to the wonderful people at the Shining Force Translation Project, finally able to see, you know, the game as the original script was intended, so that, you know, you get the full story experience. The first time I Let's Play this, I played the US retail release because I wasn't sure I was going to get Scenarios 2 and 3 working. Because I prefer to play on the actual hardware, and I had to mod a Saturn, but I was able to work eventually, and then I felt really kind of silly playing Scenario 1 with the edits, because I got to play Scenarios 2 and 3, and like I had to go back and reread the translated script to have it make sense, because I kept thinking of, oh no, that's not what happened, but I know that's not what happened. So, again, it's really all thanks to the wonderful translation staff, the people who have taken the time and effort for years. I mean, they've been working on this project for really a long time, but because of that, they are able to make it so that fans of the series can play the game and enjoy it, and really just I'm in awe. I'm super impressed. I'm super thankful to them, because I will never forget this game at all. I remember, you know, when I was younger, the very first glimpse I saw this was like 2 still images in a game magazine, and I bought that magazine simply for those 2 very small, like, they were literally like 1 inch by 2 inch, like they were very tiny little pictures of just still images, and maybe a paragraph blurb talking about, hey, Shining Force 3 is in development in Japan. and I was in love with it from there on, and that's it. Like, the Shining series is just a huge part of my childhood. It's a huge part of the games that I played during my formative years, where I started looking at games critically as, is it fun gameplay? Is it a fun story? I started looking at games more than just, something to waste time on, as a hobby, as an art form, as entertainment. And the Shining series will always hold a very, very special place in my heart due to that. And so I really cannot thank the translation team enough, because if it weren't for them, I would never have gotten a chance to play Scenarios 2 and 3 in English. I would just be stuck playing Scenario 1 over and over and over again. Not that I could totally do that, but it's good to play Scenarios 2 and 3. And given the fact that I'm pretty sure this is one of the games that the source code was lost or destroyed by Sega during that time frame of I've seen it referred to as the black time in Sega, because all of these wonderful games, the source code is lost, meaning the odds of getting an HD remake, HD port, however you want to phrase it, very unlikely. The only way to do it would be to make it from the ground up, and that's just not really Sega style these days. So I'm really glad that, thankfully, these games will not be lost to history. The people who are doing the translation, so that people can play it in English and enjoy it, and then the people who work on Saturn emulation, so that the Saturn consoles that are out and about now, they're disk drive systems, which means that the optical drives are going to go out in time. Just it's a problem with more working parts, more points of failure. So the fact that a lot of these games are going to just be completely forgotten, and I think it's a shame. And thanks to the people who do that, to make these games last at least another generation. It impresses me, and it makes me feel like that the communities behind this are just amazing people. So the translation team, the emulation teams that go out, the people who build emulators of consoles, especially ones like the Saturn that are just piss poor to try to deal with, because it is a system designed by terrifying space monkeys. So I would highly recommend playing this game if you could. I would say, like, if you have a Saturn, play it. It's that's special we didn't get to see. So yay. I do say, if you have the ability to play this game, please play it. Do yourself that favor. It is a fantastic game. It is one of my favorite strategy RPGs. I know it would be very difficult for a lot of people to play, but it's worth it to try it. So, and now that the credits are over, we get to see the post-credit scene, and it's King Benetrim. We haven't seen him in a while. How ghastly, the Titan went on a rampage and destroyed Aspia, our beautiful capital city. We get to see a really interesting background. Like, we don't get to see a lot of the background of the world like this, so this is... It will take some time to rebuild, but as long as Aspia continues to receive aid from Lookover and its gold mine, it will rebound. Gold can repair the buildings, but nothing will bring back all the lives that were lost. That's why I respect Benetrim. He's like, I don't care about the riches. I'm worried about the people that we lost. At least King Benetrim is safe. Yeah. Thanks to Synbios and his heroic force. Yay, heroic force. That's not quite true. Lord Synbios, we were victorious because of your great leadership. Synbios is like, yeah, no, it's not me. I appreciate everything you have done, Synbios. Despite your father's tragic death, you saved Aspia. Thank you for bringing that up. It appears Emperor Domeric's siege of the inner wall has begun. There should be no need to worry, since ancient times no force has ever breached the inner wall. That wall is responsible for our independence. I love how we were going to say that, and then naturally something's going to... Like, don't say that. What could they be planning? They wouldn't attempt a siege if they didn't believe they could breach the wall. The generals are worried, but the castle walls have always held. It's like you're just inviting bad things. Lord Tristus, you have apparently not learned of the secret passage. Erewhont knew of it, so that Ninjayasha might know of it as well. See, you fear the enemy might find the secret passage? I'm not certain the Imperials know about the secret, but I'm still worried about Tybalt. I pray nothing happens to him. I agree with Lord Synbios. We should go aid General Tybalt. Yeah, let's go do that. The Synbios army needs to get some rest. General Tybalt and the castle wall will protect us. How about we go help them? And here comes Finding. What's up? You look like you've seen a ghost. What's going on down there? The situation is dire. The Imperials... Yeah, what's happened? The Imperial army is inside the inner wall and headed towards the castle. What of General Tybalt and the Baron army? They have been completely annihilated by the Imperials. Alright, so we're going to wander off. It looks like not with a sense of urgency. Now is not the time for bloodshed between Aspenia and Estonia. Emperor Domeric, surely you know, there will be no Aspenia or Estonia if the Vandals gain control of this world. Yet your conquest continues. And again, no sense of urgency, we're just gonna kinda leisurely stroll. So... we make it to the castle, bridge, which, again, this seems to be where a lot of the story takes place. What are you doing here? And it's Prince Medion. Danteres, we meet again. Medion, what are you doing here? It saddens me to meet you again under these circumstances, Lord Synbios. However, fate has brought us together. Fate, did you take us for fools? You have invaded Aspia. We won't let you get away with this. And there's Domeric. Laughing like the bastard he is. Finally, my dearest wish of 20 years has been fulfilled. I have reclaimed the territory which was stolen by Conrad. Emperor Domeric. This can't be. You were abducted. I should have known there was a master plan behind this abduction farce that put two nations onto the path of war. Isn't that right, Emperor Domeric? Benetrim, have you come to welcome me in the annexing of Aspia? No. No. I'll put an arrow in your face. Lord Synbios, that's not true. This is absolutely unavoidable. You, I saw you in Saraband. Yes, you must be Synbios. Synbios, son of Conrad, eh? The one who defeated Erewhont. There are many things I must repay you for. You'll have to go through me first. Yeah, we're really looking forward to this fight. Danteres, is that a challenge? I'm ready any time. Our reckoning is long overdue. I would really bet my money on Danteres. Campbell's not a slouch, but I'd still bet my money on Danteres. Don't hasten the fight. Save the battle for the battlefield. Now is not the time or place. If not now, when? You're standing on our bridge. We betrayed the Empire, Prince Medion. You have promised to avenge Prince Erewhon's death. If that promise isn't kept... Please let me fight, Prince Medion, even if I will be labeled as an invader for the rest of my life, as long as I can save her life. Save whose life? Who needs to be saved? Who are you fighting to protect? It's too late, Lord Synbios. We would not be in this situation if my brother Erewhon hadn't fallen to you in battle. This is all you're doing, Emperor Domeric. Yes, you are terrifying as ever. Your knowledge and intelligence can't help you now. Really? Medion, you have earned my trust. Put Conrad's son to death and deliver Aspia to me. The Synbios army's victory was short-lived as Emperor Domeric himself invaded Aspia Castle. Synbios was shocked to find Prince Medion leading the invasion. Despite the friendship Lord Synbios and Prince Medion had cultivated, they now face each other as enemies. With Emperor Domeric pulling the strings, the battle appears inevitable. And that is the end of Shining Force 3 Scenario 1. Welcome back, Synbios. You should record your adventure. Overwrite the record? No. I will overwrite 1. That way I can go back. And like I said, off-screen, what is it, Faye? Why the dirty look? I wasn't sleeping or anything. You've endured much, Synbios. It was pretty chaotic out there for a while. You surpassed everyone's expectations. Of course, the kingdom has me to thank for that. What did you have to do with it, Faye? It was Synbios who defeated Bullsum's followers. But I was the one who picked our hero in the first place. Okay, you win. The Synbios must be commended on a job well done against overwhelming odds. Yeah, I guess you're right. Did you find Noon, Pen, Ratchet, Frank, and Hagane? If you didn't find them all, try the adventure again and search more carefully. Since you've completed the adventure, keep the Scenario 1 complete record in memory and begin a new quest. Check the options screen and something new may appear. Better yet, use the record to continue on to Scenario 2. Alright everyone, that's the end of Shining Force 3 Scenario 1. I really hope you've enjoyed this replay of this fantastic game. I will see you all when I start up Scenario 2. So till then, later everyone.